Learn English while you sleep. Close your eyes, relax your shoulders, let your breathing slow down. Tonight, you are not just going to sleep, you are going to listen to a beautiful story. And while your body rests, your mind will quietly absorb new words, new sentences, and a powerful lesson about life. You don't need to do anything, just listen. Let the story carry you into a peaceful sleep. Take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. We are about to begin. The Farmer and the Golden Seeds. Once upon a time, in a small, quiet village, there lived a poor farmer named Amin. Amin worked very hard every single day. He woke up before the sun, and he worked in his field until the sky turned dark. But no matter how hard he worked, his harvest was always small, and his family often went to bed hungry. One evening, while Amin was walking home, tired and worried, he met an old traveller sitting under a large tree. The old man looked calm and wise, with kind eyes and a gentle smile. He said to Amin, "You look troubled, my friend. What is wrong?" Amin sat down beside him and said, "I work every day, from morning until night, but my harvest is never enough. My family is hungry and I do not know what to do." The old traveller reached into his bag and pulled out a small pouch of golden seeds. He said, "These are special seeds. If you plant them with patience and care for them every day without rushing, they will grow into something wonderful. But you must promise me one thing. You must not dig them up early to check on them. You must trust the process." Amin was surprised, but he thanked the old man and took the seeds home. The next morning, Amin planted the golden seeds in his field. Every day he watered them gently. Every day he pulled the weeds around them. Every day he watched the sky and hoped for rain. But nothing seemed to happen. No small green shoot appeared, no sign of life. Days passed, then weeks. Amin grew impatient. His neighbors laughed at him and said, "Amin has been fooled. There is no such thing as golden seeds. He is wasting his time." Amin began to doubt himself. He wanted to dig up the seeds to see what was happening underground. He wanted to know the truth immediately. But he remembered his promise to the old traveller. So instead of giving up, Amin decided to trust the process one more day, and then another day, and then another. He kept watering, he kept caring, he kept believing, even when he could not see any result. One morning, exactly 1 month later, Amin walked into his field and stopped in shock. Where the golden seeds had been planted, there now stood tall golden stalks of wheat, shining brightly in the morning sun. It was the most beautiful harvest anyone in the village had ever seen. The wheat was strong, healthy, and more abundant than Amin could have ever imagined. The whole village gathered to see the miracle. Amin's family never went hungry again. But more importantly, Amin learned something far more valuable than gold. He learned that patience, consistency, and trust, even when there is no visible result, are the true seeds of success. Later that year, Amin met the old traveller again under the same tree. He thanked him deeply and asked, "Why did the seeds take so long to grow? Why could I not see anything happening for so many days?" The old man smiled and said, "The most important things in life grow quietly, beneath the surface, before they ever show themselves. If you had dug up the seeds early, out of fear or doubt, you would have destroyed everything that was growing underneath. Patience is not doing nothing. Patience is trusting that your effort is working, even when you cannot see it yet." From that day on, Amin never gave up on anything too early. He taught his children the same lesson, and his children taught their children. And so the story of the farmer and the golden seeds was passed down for many generations, reminding everyone who heard it that the greatest rewards in life often come to those who are patient, consistent, and willing to trust the process, even in silence, even in darkness, even when nothing seems to be happening at all. The moral of the story: every great thing in your life, your dreams, your goals, your growth, even learning a new language like English, grows the same way those golden seeds grew. quietly, slowly, beneath the surface. You may not see progress every single day, but that does not mean nothing is happening. Your mind, right now, while you are falling asleep, is quietly growing, quietly learning, quietly absorbing English, one gentle word at a time. Trust the process. Be patient with yourself. Keep showing up, keep listening, keep resting. And one day, without even noticing exactly when it happened, you will realize that you have grown into something strong, confident, and beautiful, just like Armin's golden harvest. Gentle repetition for sleep learning. Patience is not doing nothing. Patience is trusting that your effort is working. The most important things in life grow quietly, beneath the surface. Every day, I am growing a little more, even when I cannot see it. I trust the process. I trust myself. I am patient with my own progress. Great things take time, and I am willing to wait for mine. I am planting seeds of knowledge every night, and they are growing quietly. I do not need to rush. I only need to keep going. My English is growing stronger, even while I sleep. Small, consistent effort creates the biggest results. I believe in my own quiet growth. Let these words sink deeply into your mind. Patience is trusting that your effort is working. I am planting seeds of knowledge every night, and they are growing quietly. My English is growing stronger, even while I sleep. The second story, the two stone cutters. Let your body rest a little deeper now, as we move gently into a second story. This one is called the two stone cutters. Long ago, in a busy town, there were two stone cutters working on the same large building. Both men worked with hammers and chisels, cutting large blocks of stone under the hot sun, day after day. A traveller passing by stopped to watch them work, and he asked the first stone cutter, "What are you doing?" The first man wiped the sweat from his forehead and answered with a tired, heavy voice, "Can't you see? I am cutting this stupid stone. It is hard work, my hands hurt, and this job never ends. I do this every single day, and I hate it." The traveller thanked him and walked a little further, where he saw the second stone cutter, working just as hard, sweating just as much, but with a calm, gentle smile on his face. The traveller asked him the same question, "What are you doing?" The second man looked up, smiled, and said, "I am building a cathedral. One day, people from all over the world will walk through these doors, look up at these walls, and feel peace in their hearts. I may never see the final building with my own eyes, but I know that every stone I cut today is part of something beautiful, something that will outlast me." Both men were doing the exact same work. Both men were cutting the exact same stones, in the exact same place, under the exact same sun. But one man saw only pain and boredom, while the other man saw purpose and meaning. Years later, when the cathedral was finally finished, people admired its beauty for generations. And though no one remembered the names of the two stone cutters, the second man had lived every single day with joy, while the first man had lived every single day with misery, even though their hands did the very same work. The moral of the second story. The story of the two stone cutters teaches us something simple but powerful. It is not always our work that determines how we feel. It is the meaning we choose to give that work. The same task, the same effort, the same daily routine can feel like a heavy burden or a beautiful purpose, depending only on how we look at it. Tonight, as you fall asleep listening to these English words, remember that even small, quiet effort, like listening to a story before bed, carries meaning. You are not just falling asleep. You are quietly building your own cathedral of knowledge. One gentle word, one soft sentence, one peaceful night at a time.